jail without bail.
Kidnapping thwarted in southern Utah, all thanks to the bravery of a terrified victim and a witness willing to act.
News specialist Shara Park joins us live with the story. And Shara, how did this all happen?
Well, Debbie and Mike, I want to show you this here. A Utah woman says she was handed this note in a Cedar City bathroom. We blew it up for you, obviously, but this is what it says. It says help at the top here, a description of the vehicle. Then it had the woman's name, her phone number, and it said, he has my phone, give to police. Pretty scary, right, to be handed this in kind of a panic moment here. Well, the woman says that she says this happened at the Cedar Bend Travel Plaza in Cedar City. And I spoke with this woman today. She says the victim followed her into the bathroom and then suddenly flew open the stall door and asked her to take this. She says she was visibly upset, speaking in broken English, telling her a boyfriend or a husband was supposed to take her to work that morning, but instead kidnapped her from Las Vegas and was going to hurt her.
And I said, are you in trouble? And she said, yes. And I said, okay, I'll help you. And then she said, give this to police. I have to go. He's waiting right outside. He's right there. And she was like shaking.
The witness says she secretly recorded the suspect and his vehicle, not wanting to put the victim at risk. And once she had that license plate, she called 911. She said it all happened so fast. Not wanting to lose sight of the victim, she then followed the vehicle at a safe distance on I-15 while on the phone with dispatch until Iron County Sheriff's deputies got into place and safely recovered the victim and made an arrest in this case. Now, I will tell you more about that arrest coming up at 6 as we hear more from this Utah witness about helping that victim, taking that moment to step in and take action to help this woman. I'll also tell you what we learned about this suspect who is now behind bars in Iron County. For Live at 5, I'm Shara Park.
Shara, thank you. Well, we are learning a police department, and we're learning the Weber County Attorney's Office plans to file charges against a student accused of starting a fire at an elementary school. School was canceled last week for students at West Haven Elementary. Weber County deputies originally told us that a student may have started the fire. They believe it came from a paper towel dispenser. Fire damage remained within the bathroom, but school was canceled due to water from the sprinkler system.
The quick actions of a Utah woman helping to recover a kidnapping victim in Cedar City over the weekend here. She spoke with news specialist Shara Park about the frightening moments and the ultimate relief when the victim was safe. Shara, this took a lot of bravery.
Yeah, it did. Bravery on the part of this witness, Mike, who asked us not to identify her in our story, and bravery on the part of this victim who handed her this note and had just a few seconds to ask for help there in a bathroom stall.
It was at this Cedar Bend Travel Plaza in Cedar City Saturday when a visit to the restroom turned serious for a Utah mother.
And when I came out, the lady in the stall next to me, she just kind of flung the door open.
A woman, visibly upset, passed this note to the Utah mother and in broken English pleaded for her help.
And I said, are you in trouble? And she said, yes. And I said, okay, I'll help you. And then she said, give this to police. I have to go. He's waiting right outside. He's right there. And she was like shaking.
The woman told the Utah mother her boyfriend kidnapped her from Las Vegas and was going to hurt her. Not wanting to put her further at risk, the Utah mother secretly recorded the suspect while pretending to be on the phone until she could get his license plate.
As soon as I got the license plate number, I called 911. I just said, there's a lady here that needs help.
While talking to dispatch, the Utah mother followed the suspect's car at a safe distance until the Iron County Sheriff's deputies were in place to pull the vehicle over. Once they did, the man was arrested for aggravated kidnapping and assault, and the woman was safely recovered.
It was kind of wild, but I mean, I was glad I was there. I just, you know, it's good to be aware and try to help people in those situations.
Yeah, according to the arresting report, the suspect lied to police about his identity during the arrest, but police found his ID on him, and so now he is facing charges for that, as well as that aggravated assault and kidnapping. He is now being held in the Iron County Jail. We'll send it back inside.
All right, Shara Park live for us this evening. Shara, thank you.
Utah will soon have a model sex dogs. New at 10, police call it the most dangerous drug on the streets. Salt Lake officers are busting more people for buying and selling fentanyl.
News Specialist Debbie Worthen join us live now from downtown Salt Lake City on what lawmakers are doing to try and crack down on some of these dealers. Debbie?
Yeah, well, they passed a law that would create tougher penalties for those trying to traffic the drug here in Utah. And just this past weekend, Salt Lake City police arrested 2 suspected dealers accused of trying to push the dangerous pills.
This is a major focus of ours.
Sergeant Miles Southworth with Salt Lake City Police is no stranger to what the biggest drug problem is on Salt Lake City streets: fentanyl.
To me, it's a disgrace.
Just this weekend, officers arrested a man carrying 1,000 fentanyl pills. And it's a crime not just hitting the city.
This is something that's happening all over the country, all over the world.
House Bill 87 is likely to go into effect May 7th. It would make the drug the first to be considered a first-degree offense, meaning having 100 grams would be a felony with prison time attached. And for good reason. Fentanyl is said to be 100 times more potent than morphine, and even the smallest dose can be deadly. The new law will be one more tool in getting it off the streets.
I think they will do anything to get their drugs, you know.
One major problem area is the Jordan River Trail. Just last month, a neighbor living along the trail telling KSL-TV,
The cops are here constantly.
Southworth says officers will take all the help they can get, and they say it will take every resource available to stop.
This is something that we've tried to just arrest our way out of, and it's we're finding that we need to combat this from multiple angles.
Now, just to give you an idea of how seriously they are taking this, a legal expert tells me that a person convicted of dealing and selling fentanyl would be 10 to 15 times more likely to go to prison if convicted than someone who was selling heroin or cocaine. I'll send it back to you.
Yeah, hopefully this cuts down on the number of offenders out there. Debbie, thank you.
Developing now, underage relatives. A kidnapping victim is now safe after the brave actions of a Utah woman.
The story's incredible here. It happened in Cedar City, where a woman passed a note to a Utah mom pleading for help. That woman said that her boyfriend kidnapped her from Las Vegas and was going to hurt her. Utah mom secretly recorded the suspect until she got his license plate, and then she called 911.
It was kind of wild, but I mean, I was glad I was there. I just, you know, it's good to be aware and try to help people in those situations.
Iron County Sheriff's deputies pulled the suspect over and arrested the man for aggravated kidnapping. New tonight, police have made an arrest in a